Life is about timing. When I run, you can see my record. I run to win. The trials on the road to world harmony are no greater than the courage of those who accept the challenge. Amateurism is the strongest form of discrimination in sports. Because it discriminates against the underprivileged. It discriminates against the poor. If we want sports to go back to the wealthy, let's make it amateur again. I'm not Carl Lewis, the athlete, anymore. I'm growing into a new person with new interests and new goals. People have a moral standard about what they will do and will not do. At the end of the day, someone who cheats has a lower moral standard than someone who does not, and they will cheat in other areas of life as well. I have no intention of lingering through a season, just to have a chance to be an alternate on a relay. I don't want that. Any press is good press, so keep on ragging me. The people are fed up with their elected officials playing the blame game and treating their political counterparts as enemies. The best kids are going to become the best, but the best thing about it is that you're going to learn lessons in playing those sports about winning and losing and teamwork and teammates and arguments and everything else that are going to affect you positively for the rest of your life. Scientists have proven that it's impossible to long jump 30 feet, but I don't listen to that kind of talk. Thoughts like that have a way of sinking into your feet. I like the pressure of having to perform, so people will come to me. Whether I'm 40, 50, or 60, I'm going to be as physically strong as I am able. Why do we have 47 million people without health care? Because America has become about me. What's happened to we as a people? I believe in that, and that resonates to most people. I'm not running for state senate because I wanted to become a politician. I'm running because I wanted to serve. I found the emotion that as an athlete you block out, and it really helped me to understand myself as a person. I'm a really emotional person, and it helped make me a better person. I'm not a coach, and I know it. I'm too busy, and it doesn't pay. I'm expensive, but I would always advise. I'm so fortunate to have done what I love to do for so long, but the day I retired was one of the best days of my life. Not because I was happy to get away from the sport, but because it was clear in my mind that I had done all I possibly could, and that it was time to go. I've always known that sporting people frequently suffer from joint problems because of the repeated strain they put on their bodies to get to the top. But somehow I never thought it would happen to me. At the end of the day, if you're a professional athlete in track and field, you are the CEO of your company. I tell you, it was kind of twofold. I fortunately had a lot of support. My coach was amazing. He told me to focus on being prepared, and that is what I did. Every athlete is nervous. Any athlete who tells you they're not nervous isn't telling you the truth. I was as prepared as I could be. I don't intend to stay around any longer than I feel I can be number one. I always wanted to be wealthy. I did. You're not going to get a chance to vote for me on the ballot, but you can actually vote for what I believe in. I'm very serious about becoming a dramatic actor. I don't want to play cameo parts walking on as Carl Lewis the athlete. I want to go on stage or screen and be taken seriously. When I run, as you see from my record, I run to win. We cannot rest until we make sure that our families can afford to live and raise their kids here, that our seniors can remain in their homes and afford their health and pharmaceutical costs. Seriously, some Americans just shouldn't leave the country. I'm not supposed to be able to speak clearly and decipher what's going on in the media. I'm supposed to be the typical amateur who's 22 and scared to death and can't believe he won the Olympics. I enjoy my life. I love track. I'm set for life financially. I know there are a lot of people out there who have the best intentions, but not the voice, so it's about people like me to give them a voice and hear their ideas. I don't feel I'm qualified to be a coach outside the high school level. I think I would need to do more education to really be a good coach. An athlete and actor are really two different temperaments, night and day. As an athlete, you really keep things out, and as an actor you really bring things in. Most people want to become movie stars, and I just want to be in the business. I already was a star. If I get the part of a lifetime and it blows up, then that's wonderful. But if the acting doesn't work, fine. I'll just be a producer. And if the producing doesn't work, fine. I've got a lot of other stuff. Track and field is the best way to reach out for kids. It doesn't matter how fast you are. You always want to beat someone. I'm a businessman and actor, and I still make appearances. I work with the Carl Lewis Foundation, focusing on youth from high school down. When I decided to go for 4 gold medals, I planned it out over a few years. It was in 4 different events, and there was a lot to it. People have always thought of me as being something, but I'm just a human being like everyone else. To this day, most people think of me as the fastest human. They don't really think me as a long jumper, although that's the event I had more success in. You can't live your life through your children. There is no correlation between a childhood success and a professional athlete. Every New Year's Eve, I have a pact to do something I never thought I'd do. So I created this list. You have to free your mind to do things you wouldn't think of doing. Don't ever say no. You have to free your mind to do things you wouldn't think of doing. Don't ever say no. I always separated sports and my personal life. Our message of the day is service does not need a title. I'm a fast learner. I may not run as fast as I used to, but I think I still learn as fast.